Good day everyone, my name is Loujane Anayatin. This is the continuation report about taxation during the Commonwealth period. I will discuss the taxation system in the Philippines during the American and Japanese periods. There are 6 major changes in the new tax system as follows. Number 1, the normal tax of 3% and the surtax on income was replaced by a single tax at a progressive rate. Number 2, personal exemptions were reduced. And number 3, corporation income tax was slightly increased by introducing taxes on inherited estates or gifts donated in the name of dead persons. Number 3 is the cumulative sales tax was replaced by a single turnover tax of 10% on luxuries. Number 4, tax on liquors, cigarettes, forestry products, and mining were increased. And number 5, dividends were made taxable. So, during the American occupation, the government made several changes in the tax system. Some personal tax exemptions were reduced, which means fewer people were free from paying taxes. At the same time, corporation income tax slightly increased and new tax were added to inherited properties or gifts received from deceased persons. Another important change was replacing the old sales tax with a single tax of 10% on luxury goods. Luxury goods refer to expensive items that are not basic needs, such as jewelry or high-end products. Tax on products like liquor, cigarettes, forestry products, and mining were also increased. In addition, dividends or profits earned from investment become taxable. Even though these changes improved the tax system compared to the earlier setup, it was still not fair for everyone. The lower class carried most of the tax burden, while wealthy individuals and people political position often benefit more from the system. For example, ordinary workers and small business owners still had to pay tax regularly, while rich launderers could sometimes avoid heavy taxation because of their influence or resource. Agriculture was taxed less to help farming grow, but industries did not develop much because there were not enough incentives for investment. When World War II reached the Philippines, economic activity suddenly stopped because of the war. The Japanese military government took control and continued collecting tax based on the previous system. However, goods used by Japanese soldiers were exempted from tax because foreign trade decreased during the war. The government collect tax mainly from local business and entertainment places, professionals, and business permits. Tax collection became difficult since many businesses closed and people struggle financially. As an example, instead of earning money from trade with other countries, the government relied on sources like amusement tax and business license just to support its operation. To cover war expenses, the Japanese government printed military money, also known as Japanese war notes. However, this caused inflation, meaning prices of goods become very high while the value of money became low. Many Filipinos experienced hardship because their money could no longer buy enough food and basic needs. In conclusion, taxation during the American and Japanese periods shows how government policies affected the economy and the daily lives of Filipinos. While taxes were meant to support government operation, many ordinary citizens suffered because the system was not equally beneficial for everyone, especially during times of war. So that's all. Thank you.